Alright, getting the shot to rush. Go back. Clock here, give us 1 second. All right, Shalom. First and foremost, we're going to go ahead and face the east. We're going to give all honor and glory and praise unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, to all the Akim out there teaching and preaching this truth with 144% sincerity, to the men, women, and children listening and learning, to the Bayis Shadabadad, the house of David. This is Men of Valor Las Vegas Camp, coming to you through the will and power of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. So-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, as well as you speckled birds whose father's line goes back, you are the true children of Israel. All right, salvation belongeth unto you and you alone. No other nation has the opportunity, the gift, the blessing to receive salvation. It is only 1/3 of the nation of Israel, all right, who will believe upon the testimony of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. And starting with the 144,000 elect men, the governing body of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, all right, that preach and teach this truth with sincerity, truth, and love, care of the doctrine, all right, rightly dividing the word of truth, making it plain upon tables, starting with our head apostle Tahar, all right. This message, this gospel, this good news has gone out 40 plus years. And here it is, you people didn't think this time would ever come, but this world is at an end, all right. The fashion of this world faded away. There's nothing left here for you, Jake. All right. So, hey, you better learn how to maneuver in the world just a little bit longer. All right, because hellish conditions and situations are coming. So you better be prayed up and covered by Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. All right, or it would ultimately be to your demise and your doom. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it.
This is Joshua 24 and 15. And if it seem evil unto you to serve Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, choose you this day whom you will serve.
Right. If it seem evil unto you to serve Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai this day, you have to choose who you will serve. All right. You're either serving the God of this world, all right, by serving yourself, giving on to your own vain lusts, your worldly pleasures, all right, and only caring about the aspect of what you think that you're going to do tomorrow, all right, what you think you're going to set up for your future, all right. Hey, that is not after the way of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. That's being self-reliant, self-worship, okay, and self-willed.
You're about self-glorification.
Right. There's no profit in it. There's nothing that is going to deliver you from any trouble. You can't deliver yourself. Okay?
Whether the gods which your fathers served that were on the other side of the flood, or the gods of the Amorites, and whose land you dwell.
Right. So who do you want to serve? All right.
Can't serve God and Mammon.
Can't serve God and Mammon.
No.
Who's the most beneficial? Who made you for a purpose and a reason? Who gave you a purpose? Matter of fact, can somebody pull Deuteronomy 30 and 7? Never fails. Never fails.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 30, verse 7. And the Lord thy power will put these curses upon thine enemies, and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee.
Right, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai and Salakia, that's not the one I wanted, but Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai did put the curses upon us, and he's going to put the curses upon the enemies. All right? Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai made Israel, I said 30 and 7, 32. I believe it's 32, Salakia. But Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai is about to do that. He's about to do that very thing to these other nations. And these curses, as you're starting to see, are clinging unto these other nations. All right? Hey, just a little bit. And you already see the hell that they're starting to receive and how they're starting to trip out. All right? They can't handle it. Yeah. Yeah.
You got it?
No, you got it.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 7, and it says, "Remember the days of old, consider the years of many generations, ask thy father, and he will show thee thy elders, and they will tell thee."
Right. The elders will tell you. All right? Starting with our head apostle Tahar. All right? The elders and the bishops. All right? Hey, every man that clings unto the word of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai that teaches 100% truth is going to give you good doctrine that calls on the name. All right? Hey, that rightly divides the word of truth. Hey, letting you know about the MOTB. All right? Is the RFID CHIP. All right? It's not anything else. All right? The RFID CHIP is the MOTB. Is the mark right there. Okay? An implantable device. Okay? Amongst other prophecies.
And if you take that, it's a wrap.
Right. Go ahead, read down on that.
Deuteronomy 32 and 8, when the Most High divided the nations their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam, he set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel.
Right. So he said it according to the what? The children of Israel. Showing that he always had a love and he always had a care and affection for his nation. His people who he has set up from the beginning. All right? Even 2/3 of the nation of Israel, nutsack Israelites, as Elder Malcolm loves to call them. All right? Hey, nutsack Israelites still have a blessing.
Yeah, because of what? Romans 11 and 26 said the whole house of Israel is saved.
Right. But hey, they must learn death by pain.
Yep.
All right, to be corrected. That purging. All right? The purging of their sins. To come back in the right state, the right mind. To walk after the way of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Because the brother just read it again. As
But I quoted Joshua.
Joshua.
At the top. This is Joshua 24:15 again at the top. It says, and if it seem evil unto you to serve Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, choose you this day whom you will serve, whether the gods which your fathers served that were on the other side of the flood, or the gods of the Amorites, and whose land you dwell. But as for me and my house, we will serve Yahweh Bashem Yahushai.
Right, as for me and my house. All right, we will serve Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right, so we can't fall in the temptation of this nation. All right, this Babylonian nation, this horde. All right, we can't follow after the ways. We are not equal with this place. We are set to be above. Okay? We are meant to lead. This is an ass whooping that we're going through. All right?
The worst is yet to come. I'm going to continue on because there's still some more out there.
Yeah.
This is Deuteronomy 32 and 9. For the Lord's portion is his people. Jacob is the lot of his inheritance.
His people, the lot of his inheritance. All right? This is what he has his pleasure. This is what Yahweh Bashem Yahushai set his stake up in and said, you know what? I'm going to do that. I want them. I choose you. I choose you to serve me. I choose you to be above all nations. All right? I choose you to be my nation, my servants, to bear my name, bear witness of me, my glory, my praise. All right? These other nations don't have it. They can't do it. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai doesn't even want to hear their prayers. All right? He says, you got to talk to my people, the Israelites, to be able to even, for me to even reference your nation. Right? You have to talk to the nation of Israel and starting with the men. All right? You have to live after the fashion and the order that they set up because it is set up of me. All right? As Yahweh Shai said, you told, what was it? James, you see me, you see the Father? Or Peter, Salakia. When you see me, you see the Father. All right, so when you see the nation of Israel, hey, you see Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. More of him, less of us. All right?
Shalom, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai Barakatah.
Shalom, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai Barakatah. All right, so Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, hey, has given us this blessing. He has given us this blessing to continue and to preach and to speak and to prophesy in his name, to live after his way. All right, so that we may escape this hellhole. All right, because, hey, no matter what you see here, no matter how good it looks, no matter how good she looks, no matter how good he looks to for a woman, all right, Israel is at its lowest state that it's ever been. All full of shit. All right? Nothing but shit. It's horrible here. All right? Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is coming. He is coming for us. Lord willing, we be those men. All right? You be those men, women, and children listening and learning. This is important. This is it. Nothing else in this world matters. It's just temporary. All right? For those who reign in the faith, hold on. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai has got you. Fast and pray. All right? Call on a brother. Do something that helps your spirit. Get out of your mind. All right? Speaking myself first and foremost. Get out of your mind. All right? It will lead you astray if you're not focused on Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. That's why you have the ministry. All right? That's why for those of you who aren't in a camp, all right, or you women, hey, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai gave you men, gave you teachers. All right? You got a question, put it on the comment board. Ask a brother to pray for you if you know a brother. All right?
This is Deuteronomy 32 and 10. It says, he found him in a desert land and in the waste howling wilderness. He led him about, he instructed him, he kept him as the apple of his eye.
Right, the apple of his eye. All right? It is Israel who is the apple of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai's eye. All right? Hey, understanding that Yahushai is the apple of Yahweh's eye. All right? But the Son and the Father are on one accord. Israel, Salakia. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai sent Yahushai, Salakia. Yahweh sent Yahushai to what? To be the sacrificial lamb for Israel. All right? So he still has love for us. He said, you know what? The only way that my children, all my children can be brought back is if I give them what I made and what I created. I alone created Yahushai. All right? So Yahweh gave his only begotten son to bring us back because it was the only thing that was powerful enough to mend and to seal, hey, our broken heart, our mind. It was the only thing that can cleanse us. It was the only thing worthy of a sacrifice, a lamb without blemish. All right? That sacrifice had to be made for us. It is imperative that you understand that Yahweh Bashem Yahushai has done this for his nation. We are not equal with other nations. All right? Even right now, we're in a low estate. So if they're high and we're low, how could we be equal? It's about to be trading places. Right?
I mean, it shows that the three classifications of men. You know, we are the sons of God, and you have the sons of the wicked and the sons of the Son of Man.
Yep.
So that shows you right there we're a higher vibration than everyone else. I had a free on. You still got it?
No, go ahead.
Oh,
get that
concrete.
break.
About
You
serving
can still hold that
gods.
in break.
This is Exodus 23 and 24. Then I'm gonna jump to 32. It says, "Thou should not bow down to their gods, nor serve them, nor do after their works, but thou shalt utterly overthrow them and quite break down their images."
Right. Hey.
That's that Jeebus curse.
Hey. we're breaking it down through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Unfortunately, hey, we are not able to go and rip shit down and throw shit down just yet. All right.
But they're doing it themselves, though.
Yeah, but they're starting to do it themselves. They did it 2 years ago.
With India, with the
5 years ago with the
thing off the
Icky Vicky and stuff.
Yep,
all right? But, hey, this is not something that we can necessarily do ourselves. Because really, hey, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is going to turn up his men, ultimately, because it is going to be done. All right? As Brightburn says, take the kingdom. All right? All this shit is going to, this fashion of this world is going to melt away. All right? America is going to be destroyed by thermonuclear fire. Thus saith the Bible. All right? Thermonuclear fire, ICBMs. All right? The lake of fire is here. Okay?
It just hasn't been lit up yet.
Because they think this peace talk is something.
Yeah,
they think that because they opened the strait, it's peace and safety right now. All right?
You people still have to understand, America right now, your emperor right now think he's in control, but no, Iran still has leverage.
Right. Yep.
You could say that this place is on fire in the sense of spirituality, like before you start the grill, you put the fucking
seasoning.
No, the clear stuff.
The lighter fluid.
The lighter fluid. It's like the spiritual lighter fluid that we lighten it up until Yahweh Hashem Yahushai woof this motherfucker, man.
Right. Until it's actually given.
Yeah.
All right. Until that match is actually sparked. Because what did Yahweh Shai say? Hey, who?
Thought in their head.
Yeah. But we know that one of the thoughts have already been there. That's why they did what they did to Gaza. That's what they did. What they did to Iran. All right. Yahweh Hashem Yahushai said, "Who will stand for me in that day?" All right, and who will be there when the fans are flaming? Roughly paraphrase the scripture. All right, when it's flaming the fans. All right, the fire has already been kindled. Okay, and it's like you don't put the meat on right away after you light the fire. You gotta let it simmer. All right. You got to let it fully heat up to the core of the coals. All right? And this is no different than Yahweh Hashem Yahushua preparing. He's preparing and breaking this place down systematically. All right? Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. You got two more.
I got jumping down to verse 32 says, thou should not make, Exodus 23 and 32, thou should not make no covenant with them, nor with their gods. They shall not dwell in the land, lest they make thee sin against me. For if they serve their gods, it will surely be a snare unto thee.
Right, and this is exactly what you see. All right, yes, we know Israel had many gods. All right, but who gave license? All right, who allowed the license for the children of Israel to continue to go off and perpetuate it? Chiefly Esau, Edom, but these other nations. Okay? They said, oh, you could be an honorary. You might not be able to be Buddhist necessarily. But you can practice.
Basically lying to our people saying these are the ways that will save you.
Right. You see that in Muslim culture.
Yeah.
All right, where they're separate. You have so-called black Muslims, and then you have Ishmael.
Yeah.
All right.
You got same thing with Christianity. You got white, the white Christians, and then you got so-called blacks.
Yeah, you got the Baptist, Apostolic, Pentecostal, Lutheran, right? You got all these denominations, and they're all separated. All right?
Garbage.
And understanding, hey, they're all false. All right? They're all false. They do not have 100% truth. Okay? You got one more?
No, that was it.
This is going back to Deuteronomy chapter 32. This is going to be verse 11. As an eagle stirreth up her nest, fluttereth over her young, spreadeth abroad her wings, taketh them, beareth them on her wings. In verse 12, so the Lord alone did lead him, and there was no strange God with him. So, as a mother bird that watches over her young, takes care of them and nurtures them, looks after them, so did Yahweh Hashem Yahushua when we were in the wilderness. And it said there was no strange God with them, so there was no other God other than Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai with us. So that right there tells you, you know, the only one who can deliver you from any situation is Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai.
It goes further to tell you that the only one that cared for you is Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. The only one that ever cared for you. All right, you can find that in the book of Deuteronomy. All right, it will tell you that Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai is the only one to care for you. I believe it's 8 or 7. Yeah.
I got him, so I got him. Deuteronomy 7:6. For thou art a holy people unto Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, thy power hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
About all the face of the earth.
He didn't say some of it.
He said all of it.
About a little bit?
No, the whole thing.
Okay.
The whole entire planet. Out of all. He chose you, Israel, Yasharallah. He, Prince of the Power. He chose you. All right? You can keep going.
Verse 7 says, For Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai did not set his love upon you, nor chosen you because you were more in number than any people, for ye were the fewest of all people.
You were the fewest. But yet Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai said, you know what? I just made something in you and I just can't get past it. You know what? That's my favorite right there. That's what I like. I like that. That's who I designed. That's my favorite. That's my nation. I'm putting my name on them. They are the sons of God. That is Yasharallah. He, Prince of the Power. He gave Israel the strength. He gave Israel counsel. All right? He gave Israel to know his word. Okay? We got one more on that.
Verse 8. But because Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai loved you, and because he would keep the oath which he has sworn unto your fathers, hath Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai brought you out of a mighty hand, and redeemed you out of the house of bondmen, from the land of Pharaoh, king of Egypt.
Right. But
which he's doing that again.
Right.
We're in Egypt.
Exactly.
Again.
Modern day Egypt. Because what did we do when we sinned against Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai? Hey, this is why Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai had the law established. He said he's long-suffering, merciful. All right? Being established, the law being established, hey, didn't give us a license to sin. It gave a license for judgment. A license for repentance. When you go outside of the perimeter of the way you are supposed to live after the fashion that I have deemed worthy and righteous, well, there has to be a punishment for it. We are in our punishment, individually and as a nation. Hey, a big thing to this truth is accepting you're wrong. Everything that you've been taught, you were wrong. If it wasn't of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai.
Everything.
All right?
Gotta get retaught like a newborn baby.
Yep. You got it, Drush.
Romans 14.
Yep.
This is Romans chapter 14, verse 15. And it says, But if thy brother be grieved with thy meat, now walkest thou not charitably. Destroy not him with thy meat, for whom Hamashiach died. In verse 16, let not then your good be evil spoken of. So when you do something for a brother in the faith, man, don't do it with malicious intent. Don't do it with regret or malice. You know, do it willingly. Do it with love, brotherly love and care. You know, that's why we have this body.
Right now, to the point, Salaki, didn't mean to cut you off, but this is a perfect example. Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai did this for us. That's why the brother had that scripture queued up, because he did it for us. This is the brotherly love he has shown us. Yahweh gave his only begotten son. Yahweh Shai, got up on the cross. He asked the Father if there was any other way. And there was no other way. Yahweh Shai said, great is the man, roughly paraphrasing scripture, no greater love than a man that would lay down his life for his brothers, his friends. All right? It is Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. Go ahead and read that from the top. Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai is made these scriptures plain upon table so you can receive. You can receive the word if you have the ears to hear and the eyes to see.
Romans, starting from the top, Romans chapter 14, verse 1.
This is Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai wants a loving family. We are to love one another. We are to bear one another's burdens.
Okay, Romans chapter 14, verse 1. It says, him that is weak in the faith receive you, but not to doubtful disputations. Verse 2, for one believeth that he may eat all things, another who is weak eateth herbs. Okay, so going back to verse 1 where it says that if one is weak in the faith receiveth you, okay, we're supposed to build each other up, build up each other's faith, our belief. Okay, that's what makes our faith in this thing that much, that much more grounded, that much more firm. Okay, we're here to, as the scriptures say, iron sharpeneth iron.
You got it. Go ahead.
And going down, verse 3, let not him that eateth despise him that eateth not, and let not him which eateth not judge him that eateth, for the Most High hath received him. Okay, so again, you can't have an evil eye towards one of your own brothers. Okay, you're supposed to, as the brother said, you're supposed to have a loving and caring family. Okay, you're not supposed to have you're not supposed to harbor any feelings of jealousy towards one another, because that's not how a fully functioning family works. We're a unit, and as a unit, just like how the military, we're supposed to be on the same page. We work together as a team. That's the same concept. Okay, this brotherhood, this spiritual family, this is our fortress.
Right? Salakia. About to have a bloody nose trying to stop it.
And I'm going down, verse 4. Who art thou that judgest another man's servant? To his own master he standeth or falleth, yea, he shall be holden up, for the Most High is able to make him stand. So again, man, you know, before you judge another, you have to check yourself. And Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai is the one that raises people up and brings people down. Okay, he could take you out of the game and replace you with somebody else.
Yep.
That's a fearful thing. In verse 5 it says, one man esteemeth one day above another, another esteemeth every day alike. Let every man be fully persuaded in his own mind. So again, man, we're supposed to be in this thing without jealousy, without malice. We're supposed to be on one accord, help one another, bear each other's burdens. That's how a team works. That's how a family works.
Right? So Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, essentially has done that for us. All right? Yahweh Shai bared the burden of the nation of Israel. He bared all the responsibility. All right? Because we discount not his blood. All right? We know that Yahweh Shai, it was the elect. All right? But through the elect and Yahweh Shai's sacrifice for the elect, all right, we are all saved.
Yep.
All of Israel saved.
Yep.
There is no other way. So having brotherly love and not having an evil eye towards your brother and telling your brother, all right? Telling him what? First and foremost, hey, this gospel, this good news. Let them know that this time, this age is coming to an end. All right? There's nothing left, all right, to truly be desired here. You desire things because you don't know the scriptures, when you should desire the word for salvation. Okay?
Got it. So this was from the comment board, King Yasharella 144. He had put on Amos 3 and 2. And I feel like that lost my finger. It says, I'm going to start at 1. It says, hear this word that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities.
Right, for all our iniquities, for all our transgressions, all our sins. Not knowing. All right, when you had the ability to go and get that information, if you had eyes to see and ears to hear, all right? Hey, if you would have inquired to sit a little bit longer, you'll sit your ass down at a 3.5 hour movie.
Yep.
But you won't sit your ass down for 45 minutes for a lesson of your salvation to try to understand, is this word for you or not? You see, because you cast it aside so freely and so quickly, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai says, marker, bet, let him go. Let her go. Keep that same energy. Just go along. All right? All these people who drive by, everybody who walks by, hey, has a marker on them. All right? Because they had an opportunity. Just because the opportunity isn't presented in the way that you want it presented doesn't mean that it's not an opportunity. All right?
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 22, verse 11. And it says, he that is unjust, let him be unjust still. And he which is filthy, let him be filthy still. And he that is righteous, let him be righteous still. And he that is holy, let him be holy still.
Right. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai says, let the unjust be unjust, the unclean be unclean. This is nobody's business. All right? But it's Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai's business. If you're clean, you're going to be clean. If you're unjust, you're going to stay unjust. All right? You want to be a little thotty body running around, sleeping with every Tom, Dick, and Harry? Hey, you're going to go ahead and do that. But it's ultimately going to lead you to your demise. All right? You want to be a whoremonger? Hey, you can go ahead and do that. But it's going to lead you to your demise.
Look at Houston.
Right.
Yeah, Houston is a prime example of that shit.
But hey, if you want to be, as a woman, you want to be modest, wholesome, reserved. Proverbs 31. Hey, you have a better chance of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai keeping you and giving you a man of the Lord. If you want to be a faithful, true, respectable, and stand on your word, let your yea be yea and your nay be nay. In Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai as a man. All right? And standing up for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, giving testimony, hey, you may be a man of the Lord. All right?
But that's the problem with a lot of you women. You don't want to take accountability. You don't want discipline. You just want to keep doing what you want to do.
Men or you women. All right? Yes, we know a lot of Eves, but men too.
Yeah.
Shit. All camps should be filled. It should be so many men. It should be so many men out on the highways and byways. But you don't understand. All right? And since you don't understand, you don't have the opportunity.
Or even that, it's like they don't care for the call. You know what I'm saying? Because it's war. So this life that we live is really chess. It's not checkers. But they play the game of checkers instead of chess. You know? So they rather stay in the world because they feel like they have a better opportunity of living. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And feel like they don't want to be like, sooner or later you're gonna have someone rule over you, whether it's gonna be Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai or you want Esau Edom to rule over you. John 8:44 motherfuckers, man. You're gonna have to choose, like the brother quoted earlier, choose this day who you're gonna serve. Whether it's Yahweh Shem Yahushai or Mammon. But you know, 2/3 of the men of Israel, they rather choose Mammon than serve Yahweh Shem Yahushai, which is so great for you.
Right.
If you understood what the rewards are. First, you know, that mercy and salvation, but then you be, man, Superman's? Come on, man. Not letting that pass up.
All right.
They don't care for it. They don't believe in it.
Hey,
Think it's fairy tales.
Yeah, it's fairy tales. It's fables. This is what you believe it is. Because you cling unto the fashions of this world. This world has told you that's fiction and this is real.
Well, Cyborg is real, but Superman's fake.
Right. Right. Technology can do all this, but natural and nature can't do it. When nature already shows you alone. They study nature to be able to do it with their technology.
And animals.
Where do you think they get the stuff to be able to build this shit?
Right. They look at the anatomy of nature, something natural, to make something artificial.
Make it make sense.
All right? There's nothing that these devils can do against the word of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. There's nothing that these devils can do, against Yahweh Shem Yahushai's natural nature. You can think that you destroyed it and made animals go extinct, certain animals go extinct. You can believe that you can change the course of what these animals are supposed to be and what they're supposed to do. But in just an instant, Yahweh Shem Yahushai turned it all back around. Repopulate. And you know that because what does Esau do? Hey, we created this new food to kill off all the grasshoppers, you know, a certain thing of grasshoppers, and then what did the grasshoppers do? They came back, they grew an immunity to it. All right? They leveled up. They leveled up through Yahweh Shem Yahushai. He controls all things. You can't do nothing. All right?
They honestly feel that they have control.
Right. And that's what it's all about. He wants total control. All right? It's an illusion. You have an illusion of control. All right?
Your head is so far up your ass, you can't really, like I said, the Most High is not in all your thoughts, as the scriptures say.
Mm-hmm.
And that's your pride. That's the snare that's gonna trap you, and ultimately it's gonna destroy you. This is 2nd Esdras chapter 15, verse 4.
It's going to deliver you into a destruction, to a recompense. Hey, know your destruction is going to be a deliverance for you from yourself. All right?
Because you need it.
You need it. You need help. You need to escape yourself, because here it is. Hey, I want to collect some rainwater. It's illegal.
That's crazy.
It's illegal in the state of Nevada to collect rainwater.
Rainwater.
All right? They patented rain. Right?
That goes into those unrighteous decrees.
Right. How you go? It fell out the sky. It's fine. It's illegal. Sorry.
And the same thing with going more into these data centers. These AI data centers. They're sucking up, I think, said about 2 million gallons of water a day.
Yeah, they got to stay cool.
Yeah. So
that's why they said the rain is mine.
So yeah, there's going to be a drought, all right. This is 2nd Esdras 15 and 4, and it says, "For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness." In verse 5, "Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction."
Mm-hmm.
In verse 6, "For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled."
Yep. Hey, Yahweh Shem Yahushai said, this, Slocky, you got this.
Yeah, you got it.
Yahweh Shem Yahushai said, hey, this world has to fade away. Plagues, all right, hey, the destruction is upon the world. All right, chaos, disorder. Hey, but this is what he believes that he really thrives in. And he does in a way. All right? He's been able to capitalize every other time. But he won't get to truly capitalize like he has like the other times. This last time, he's gonna fail. Horribly. All right? And ultimately, hey, it's gonna lead him into his captivity. Okay? Colossians 2, 6.
This is Colossians 2 and 6. It says, as ye have therefore received the Mashiach Yahushai, the Lord, so walk ye in him.
Yep. Walk in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. As we have received this gospel, this good news, all right, have received the Comforter, the Holy Spirit, the Ruach Kodesh, all right, hey, to understand this message, understand the word, all right, hey, we got to have comfort in that. Because Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai was speaking unto us. He said, cry unto me, all right, give me yourself. Give me and make your body a sacrifice. Stop living after the way and stop living for you, but live for me. And I'll show you. I'll show you. Don't worry about nothing else. Yes, maneuver in the world. You have to use the world and not abuse it. If a man don't work, he don't eat. I'm not saying you gotta that you give up on your responsibilities. All right? But you have to give up the world and say, you know what? Being that NBA player, being the top rapper, being whatever, the head and the highest that I would sell out for. All right? Things of such a high nature that will cause you to compromise your integrity. Because at one point in time, you have to think we were all in that way until we got tested, until that came upon us. Hey, if you do this, you get this. Hey, man, if you go ahead, you move this pack right here, I'll go ahead and put you on.
Sign this contract.
Sign this contract right here, I'll go ahead and put you on. All right? Hey, you was messing with a zip. I'll give you peace if you just do this one right here. Show me that you can handle this little bit right here. All right? And we know that the spiritual things, hey, are the worldly things are not worthy to be compared unto the spiritual things, but this is what Jake thinks about. All right?
It's always that.
It's a pyramid scheme.
Yeah,
a pyramid scheme.
Pyramid scheme. And Jake always want to get rich quick.
Right.
They don't never want to put the damn time
and the work.
It's, they rather chase riches than chase wealth. Wealth take time. It might take years.
Shit, it might take decades.
I was about to say that too.
It might take two.
Yeah.
All right. You could be working something so long. Hey, most inventors, right? Their children adds on to their invention, right? To further perfect their invention. Some live deliciously and fat off of it. Don't get me wrong, but there's a lot of inventors who kids see that and say, you know what? My dad he has some other plans and he was trying to do this. Well, I grew up my whole life looking at it and know how it worked. The operation, if he just did this right there, boom, boom. Now we got the George Foreman grill 2.0. Like, I don't know. I don't know why George Foreman grill popped in my mind. But hey, that invention, whether it be the light bulb, George Foreman grill, or a car or whatever, all right? Hey, you added on to it, okay? You got it?
Oh, keep going.
Yeah.
Come on. Verse 7 says, rooted and built up in him and established in the faith, as ye have been taught, abounded, so like abiding. I don't know why I keep saying abiding. Abounding water. Therein with thanksgiving.
Go ahead.
Beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit, after the tradition of men, after the rudiments of the world, and not after the Mashiach.
Right, and this is exactly what we're fighting against. Our fight is we're fighting against all that bullshit. All right, your daily walk. Hey man, you fight so much just walking down the street, going out your door to do your laundry, to going out your door to walk down to the store, the corner store. All right, you got people talking to you, talking crazy to you. You got a harlot at you, all up in your face, walking with her man. All right, you got pollution, just everything.
Goddamn.
Concrete.
False fucking Jehovah's and stuff. You know the Lord? Yeah, I know the Lord, motherfucker.
You don't.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, we're constantly battling. All right. It is Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, hey, who protects our walk and keeps us.
That's why he tells us to put on the whole armor.
Right.
Every day.
You don't just put on. You know what? I'm just gonna put the arm armor on today.
The helmet
I'm just leave the helmet at home. No. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai said, hey, let every man be. Let every man be persuaded in his own mind. Being persuaded is making sure that you put on that armor. All right? That you believe upon the testimony that is given. That you stand for the doctrine of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Nothing else is going to save you. Nothing else is beneficial.
I mean, you just quoted everything in this world's gonna fade away. So that lets you everything that you think can save you can't, because it's gonna fade away. But the word of Yahweh Shem Yahushai doesn't fade away. It's everlasting.
Right. Hey, and what did they say about the Strait of Hormuz? They said even if everything went back so-called to the way it was, the chain has been messed up for so long, it'll take 9 months to a year to barely get back on track.
And another thing too, China made the threat, Russia made the threat that if America, keeps fucking with Iran, they're gonna step in, and that's when things are gonna really get a little out of control.
That's when everything's gonna get in control. All right? That's in control. Yes, it's out of control for the world, but it's in control. Why? Because prophecy being fulfilled. That's Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Hey, Yahushai about to come. All right? That's one step closer. Adawana Rataza.
Yep.
DJ Trump, go ahead and act up. All right? Shit, don't get me wrong. Hey, the scripture says all shall be afraid. All right? But we have a different type of fear. We have a fear of not having Yahweh Bashem Yahushai with us.
We know he's the one who's really bringing the smoke. I know, bro. That's why I smacking myself. That's why that fear is the most first important thing. It starts with fear. Because having Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and then all of a sudden he throw your ass back into the world, that's sheesh. That's no brother wants that, but we seeing it happening. These false prophets saying, "Oh, the name of Yahweh Shai was wrong." Like, come on, man, fucking chumps. Sick of your shit, man.
Yeah, Yahweh Hashem
Yahweh
Yahushua
gonna destroy your ass, man.
destroy your fucking ass.
Talk about Genesis. Genesis to your fucking destruction. Yes.
Yes, the beginning of it. It has already been getting. All right? Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is going to destroy, hey, all you naysayers, all you backsliders who turn your back on Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, who turn your back on the ministry, on the truth. All right? Unless you repent. All right? But hey, we know that
He riding
very-
very. He in a G now. He feeling good now.
right, he's
He really got a podcast now.
hey,
You know.
they got the pleasures of this world.
Yeah.
They got everything that they wanted. All right?
He back in Hoover now.
So Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, hey, has no care for them. But ultimately, they did their job.
Yep.
They helped the elect wake up. Some, because we do believe, hey, there are sincere brethren out there amongst these other camps, as Apostle Tahar always says. But they'll come out of those camps, all right, and join a camp that teaches 100% truth. After Yahweh Hashem Yahushua coming from 100% doctrine out of GMS. And it's the doctrine of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. All right, 100% truth of these scriptures. All right.
And this is Exodus chapter 4, verse 21. And the Lord said unto Moses, when thou goest to return to Egypt, see that thou do all those wonders before Pharaoh which I have put in thine hand, but I will harden his heart, that he shall not let the people go. In verse 22, and thou shalt say unto Pharaoh, thus saith the Lord, Israel is my son, even my firstborn. Verse 23, and I say unto thee, let my son go, that he may serve me. And if thou refuse to let him go, behold, I will slay thy son, even thy firstborn.
Right. Hey, and that's what happened in Egypt, so that's what's going to happen now. All right? Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, hey, is not playing with this devil. He's giving him opportunity, chance after chance, time after time.
Time after time.
Hey, let my people go. Hey, Israel's trying to get right. They woke up. Now that they know who they are and whose they are, now that they know, are you going to change that? Are you going to change your ways? Are you going to change what you did? All right? Are you going to change how you treat my people? No, you don't. You said, oh, they know. Well, let's turn up the heat. Let's apply more pressure. Hey, but it's ultimately for prophecy. It is E's job to wear out the saints. This is his blessing. His blessing has got to be, he got to be the sword unto us. He got to be more wicked and vile than any other nation unto the nation of Israel. He got Israel to commit the most atrocious, abominable shit we don't even know about. But it has to, because he's the base man and the man of sin. He said, I did it good, but Jake showed me how to do it better. Because that's the salt of the earth. So they helped my wickedness even get better.
I didn't know we could do that.
Right? Becoming witches and warlocks and shit. You can think all that shit is fairy tales that you see in the movies.
All that crap with Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings.
You can think all that's fairy tales. All right? But Yahweh Hashem Yahushua talks about it in these scriptures. Just because it's not written in such plain sight, casting and saying Dumbledore.
I mean, and it showed it counts
Right.
with Moses, with
Right.
the staff. You know, when Pharaoh called his Egyptians, and they were trying to, do the same thing, like,
Right.
We could do it too. But,
Chambers and Jamboree.
yeah. Like, come on, man.
This is Exodus 7, verse 16. It says, and thou shalt say unto him, the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushua of the Hebrews hath sent me unto thee, saying, let my people go, that they may serve me in the wilderness. And behold, hitherto thou wouldst not hear. And 17, thus saith the Lord, in this thou shalt know that I am the Lord.
Right, and we're in the wilderness now. All right, this is the modern day wilderness, modern day Babylon the Great, or modern day Babylon. Hey, this is Babylon the Great, Sodom and Gomorrah, Egypt, Rome 2.0. All right, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, hey, is gonna help us escape this captivity. It's not gonna have to be a jailbreak. He's just gonna come in and pop the lock and said it's over with. Let's go.
Like that.
All right? Doesn't have to be a secret. He said, tell everybody I'm coming. All right? Tell those fucking heathens I'm coming. Tell 2/3 of my people that don't want to listen I'm coming. But I'm going to leave your ass behind.
Yeah. It's like remember the old school news press? Extra, read all about it.
Yeah.
Yahweh Shem Yahushai is coming. Yahweh Shem Yahushai is coming. But they don't take heed to it. The elect do.
Continuing on, it says,
See the birds here.
it says, I will smite with the rod that is in my hand upon the waters which are in the river, and they shall be turned to blood. 18, and the fish that is in the river shall die, and the river shall stink.
All these plagues. Hey, and taking it, also, what did Yahweh Shem Yahushai said his men are? They're fishers of men. All right? The prophets are fishers of men. Now, in retrospect, all those fish that died, all right? All those fish that died could be what? Could be 2/3 of the nation of Israel. Yahweh Shem Yahushai said the stink of their carcass will reach up unto heaven. Roughly paraphrasing scripture. All right. That was a nomen omen. All right, a stench. All right, I'm just speaking as a man. Okay, but read that again.
Starting at verse 17, Exodus 7 and 17. Thus saith the Lord, in this thou shalt know that I am the Lord. Behold, I will smite with the rod that is in mine hand upon the waters which are in the river, and they shall be turned to blood. 18, and the fish that is in the river shall die, and the river shall stink, and the Egyptians shall loathe to drink of the water of the river. And 19, and the Lord spake unto Moses, say unto Aaron, take thy rod and stretch out thy hand upon the waters of Egypt, upon their streams.
And what was Aaron to Israel? What was Aaron to Israel? A prophet, a messenger of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. To do what? To cleanse the water. All right? Ultimately, hey, to cleanse the word. All right? He came in with that staff being the power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. With what? That clean word. That staff represents that living water. Yahweh Shem Yahushai has given it to us. He did this all before the Egyptians. He said, I'm going to do this in front of you. Look at this. Look what I did. You could call Yahweh Shem Yahushai braggadocious. He ain't got to brag, but he got it. He can.
He's him.
Yeah. He's not Sammy. He's him. Got it.
And it says, upon the rivers, and upon their ponds, and upon all their pools of water, that they may become blood, and that there may be blood throughout all the land of Egypt, both in vessels of wood and in vessels of stone. So, if you really think about it, through the spirit, in a spiritual sense, man, like the brother said, the fish that die in that water, you could liken that to what's going to happen in Jacob's trouble, because there's going to be bodies littering these streets, and that, like the smell of that carcass is going to reach up into the heavens. So it's going to smell really bad out here, and it's going to be the stench of death.
Hey, what did Yahweh Shem Yahushai do for us? He sent a messenger. He sent a savior. All right? He sent a prophet. All right? To give us what? To give us sound doctrine, to give us that clean word, clean water. In the eyes of the Egyptians. Is that not happening right now? Do we not prophesy in front of Edomites? Do we not prophesy in front of Ammonites? Ishmaelites? It doesn't matter. We are made a spectacle unto the world. All right?
It's Colossians 3:1. If ye then be risen with the Mashiach, seek those things which are above, where the Mashiach sitteth on the right hand of the Most High.
Right. Hey, seek the things of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. All right? All those things are important. Hey, this doctrine, this word in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, the prophecy, the mystery, the history, all these things will lead you to salvation if you have ears to hear and the eyes to see. If you are predestinated from Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. All right? But you have to do the work. You have to strive and put it on as if you are of the elect. All right? Hey, striving to serve Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai to the best of your ability. Practicing and rehearsing the righteous acts. That means you too, all right? You women out there. That means you men out there, all right, that aren't in a camp, all right? But you attend and watch videos, all right? Hey, you still have to strive. And it gets easier when you come out to the highways and byways and make your body a living sacrifice. All right, you might not be on camera, but you're in church. There is no place like home. The altar of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai is home for an Israelite man. That's your first home. It's where your first love is. Everybody's with their first woman. This is my first woman.
My favorite.
My favorite. Everybody else, hey, I love them. All right? But you can go. All right? This is home. Where the church and the body of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai is. That is the position of an Israelite man. And it is time that all Israelite men who have an ear to hear and eyes to see come home to 100% doctrine. If you were formerly of another camp, hey, and that shit broke apart because Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai put that down, all right, because it was full of fables and lies. If you don't believe the doctrine, the bullshit you're being taught, all right, come into the true doctrine of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, but you have to be willing to be retaught. You have to be willing to be in order under Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. And there's still no big eyes and little U's. We are all little eyes. All right? And we only follow Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. But we play our positions as Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai has ordained us to. He's got more on that.
Set your affliction on things above.
Set.
Yeah, set. So like, set your affliction on things above, not on things on earth.
Yeah, you said affliction.
No.
Set your affection.
Affection. The water. Let me read it. Yeah. Colossians 3:2. The water. It's like, oh man. Set your affection on things above, not on things on earth. For ye are dead, and your life is hid from the Mashiach in the power. When the Mashiach, who is our life, shall appear, then shall ye also appear with him in glory.
Right. This is what you're fighting for. You're fighting for that glory. You're fighting to appear with him. All right? Hey, even when you come into the truth, through the spirit and power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, you're grounded and you're rooted in the truth. When you see people of old, they don't recognize you.
Nah, it's crazy.
They don't recognize who you are. Because Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai has taken that old man and threw him away. right? You have a new man. All right? You are to remain in that new man.
That's why people be looking at you funny and they be talking shit, because it's like, what happened to you, man? You're not the same person.
Right. And you're damn right I'm not the same.
You don't believe in growth, motherfucker?
Yeah. The old me was stagnant and an asshole.
And was seeking death. Didn't
Right.
know it.
Was an asshole in the world.
Lazy, didn't amount to
Lazy, didn't care. Had no cares. Everything's gonna be all right. It's just gonna work out. Right? Work out with no work. Yeah. Everything's gonna be all right. We know it through the will and power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. All right? We don't take, hey, it is what it is. Don't get us wrong, but there is a difference in the mind frame that we have now than back then. All right? The glory you should be seeking is to glorify Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Hey, so Yahushai can confess your name unto the Father. So he can say, hey, come up hither, my great and faithful servant.
Man.
All right?
I hear that.
Hey, you finished the race. You've done it. And you did it for me. But you did it for you. Because you worked out your own salvation with fear and trembling. Taking heed to the word that I have imparted unto you. This is it.
This walk is really showing you what a real man is.
Right.
You know, and that man really becoming a power, Allahayim, a God. You know, and Yahweh Shai led the way to show us how to be that.
Yeah.
So you don't want to be no square bear from Delaware, but 2/3 of our people do.
Yeah. Be judges. All right. Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, hey, told the apostles they shall sit on 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes. So what does that mean? Hey, for the rest of the men of the nation of Israel, of the elect. Even though we understand, hey, through the Spirit, hey, every Israelite man is a judge. All right?
We're the dreads.
Right.
Dread, right?
Yeah, Judge Dredd.
Judge Dredd, yeah. Right.
We will keep order in the world through the will and power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. There's no other way to live. Anything living outside of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai is futile. Just like resistance is futile.
It's insanity. That's what you call insane.
Right. Hey, that's why the heathen will rejoice when the righteous are in rule. All right? Go ahead and start at 15.
All right. This is Revelation 13 and 15. It says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be put to death.
Right. Hey, this MOTB, this RFID hit, if you don't bow down and worship, all right, worship, take a neural link, all right, neural web, Blackstone, all right, digital tattoo,
Wallimore.
all right, if you don't take any of these devices to be a part of this man's system where he can stamp, tag, and track you, all right, hey, you're against this man's system.
Because you have to remember, this devil is trying to be like the Most High. He wants to see and know everything about you and everything. You know, don't give him that power over you.
He wants to be in you like how the Most High is in you.
Right. Hey,
But he wants to violate you.
hey,
Violator.
This is the nation of Israel. All you other heathen nations, we don't care. Do what you do. Live your best life. Live your best life. All right? Because you have a hard 1,000 years of hardcore, rigorous bondage. All right? Hey, we appreciate that you are getting ready for your captivity. Hey, Iran is spilling the beans.
Oh yeah, they spilling that tea.
They spilling the beans, but they ready. They ready. They telling you they done with this devil.
China too. Ammon.
Right?
Moab.
Yep.
They telling you, but Ammon and Moab, they're telling you that they're ready. They're ready for war. Iran's telling you that too, but Iran's telling you ready to come back, man. Like, shit, when the Israelites gonna get here?
We're little bro gonna be here.
Right. They know it's gonna be. They know it's gonna be a tough time. All right.
But they also know it's gonna be better
Exactly.
Because
than what it is now.
Spiritually.
Yeah, because once it's over, the Yahweh Shema Shai is going to have mercy on them, and they're going to return to their lands.
Because they're a great nation.
They're gonna have kings and shit.
Yahweh Shem Yahushua, hey, what did he bless them with? He blessed Ishmael to be a great nation.
Yep.
All right? So, in retrospect, Ishmael has got it the second.
Yep.
Right? Hey man, his kingdom is more vast than any other heathens.
Yeah.
Yep.
Better than his cousins, with Omer and Ammon and Moab.
Right?
Yeah.
So, hey, what is it? Oh man, go ahead and give me that. Let's go ahead and change this thing up. Let's go ahead and get to it. They want to see what paradise is like.
Yeah, because they're tired of hell.
Right. We all tired of this hell. All right? You got it.
It says, verse 15. Verse 16. And he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a MOTB in their right hand or in their foreheads.
Right. Hey, that Walmart, and that Neuralink, that neural web. Hey, where is it? Behind the forehead? If you do it in the top of the head, therefore it's behind the forehead.
You can
In your hand.
You can even listen to that song about the RFID C-hip. You know that song?
Which one?
Where it says...
There's a couple of them, honestly.
It's basically the one where that guy's running around and he's telling people, not to take it, and these people turn around and look at him like, oh, you're one of those guys. They're basically chasing him around.
Is it an old school video?
Yeah, it's the one that Elder Apostle Tahar, I think, put up.
It was a rap group way back in the early 2000s. They were called Lions.
Yeah.
It was like, we're going digital. I think we're going digital. And that was back then.
Right.
But look at where we're at now.
Just type in micro C-hip song, the RFID micro C-hip song, and it'll pop up. In verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the MOTB or the name of the beast or the number of his name.
Right. And this devil wants you to what? He wants you to let him violate you. All right? So he can impale you with the stake in your hand or in your head, all right, to give you a device that will link you to all things the Internet of Things. Hey, to have your ID, your financial, and everything in you. Your bio, all right? This is not medical information. Please look it up and do your own research, okay? This devil wants this device in you to be able to track your every move.
Know your
All right?
every thought.
To know your every thought. If they can receive signal, that means they can send signal. All right?
Crazy.
Just like how your brain sends electric signals to your body for movement, it's the same thing with sending signals with that little device.
Right. But artificial.
Yep.
Not natural.
What he's saying is, Esau is saying, listen, the Most High, whatever you want to call him, he made you wrong. I can fix it. Let me upgrade you.
Right.
Crazy motherfucker.
Hey. It is all to your demise if you follow after this devil.
But you've seen them already, and who they're promoting most with it. They're using Jake, Judah, their tribe first. To show how cool it is. Look at this, man, I can do this. Now when they add the weapons on it, you get the poof, poof, poof.
Yeah.
Then it's like, oh! Like,
I gotta
no.
get that. I gotta get that.
I'm gonna just chop my arm off, bro. Go get that. Like, no, fool.
You know
You're
how
done.
Jake is.
Yeah. I'm sorry I had to be anime, but Jake anime. Crazy.
Verse 18, here is wisdom.
He didn't even go nowhere. And he's still trying.
All he's doing is just making noise for nothing.
Wasting all that gas.
The bird laughing at his ass. Stupid.
Verse 18, here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666.
Right. Hey, what's that? I always say it wrong. Side child stigma.
Side.
I always say it wrong.
Side stigma.
Yeah, the side. I think it's side child stigma. Yeah. All right. Hey, but nevertheless, hey, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, hey, has revealed this devil. His nakedness is being shown. All right. His systems are being shown. All right. Hey, that whole DJ Trump thing with the shooter and everything, like
another false alert.
Hey, man.
Another. You like it?
Bad acting.
The whole world's a stage, man.
One dude eating still. I'm still eating.
Right.
Well, I think
Dana White was like, they were telling everybody to get down. I didn't get down. This was the best time ever. He was ready for some action.
Looking like the house was divided even there.
Right.
They couldn't even follow the script. They running, don't know where to go.
Hey, they got people, I seen a thing where people were reading the lips.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, with the Asian woman and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But hey, Lord willing, this was an uplifting, edifying camp. We're going to go ahead and face the east, and we're going to give all honor and glory and praise unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, to all the Akim out there teaching, preaching this truth with 144% sincerity, to the men, women, and children listening, learning, to the Baal Shem the house of David. Until the next time, it's Men of Valor saying Shalom, Kwam Yasharallah, Shalom.